Alright, so this is kind of a weird way to start this off, but real quickly, if any point of time enjoy this video, make sure you like and subscribe. Subscribe there. I have a video later today about Villicify. Again, God, I hate my life. I fucking hate my life. But anyway, but also if you kind of agree with what the title says and what I'm going to be talking about, make sure you share this video as well, because I kind of want to get people's thoughts and opinions about this, because I don't know if I'm in the minority when it comes to this opinion or the majority. So, yeah, Mortal Kombat. I don't think it should be realistic anymore. I think what made me start to really think about it was the 4 Snakes video, which I will put in the link in the description. But basically, it talks about how the amount of crunch time that MK11 had, and how so many people working on it was just they were a total wreck because of how they had to research all this gore and try and make it look trying to make it look realistic, but in terms of how the fatality is done, make it fucking Looney Tunes shit. And I just started thinking to myself, if the goal is to make fatalities, unrealistic, so that no one tries to replicate them, fucking hell. But yeah, to recreate them, right? I don't see the point in trying to make Mortal Kombat 12 or really any game in the Mortal Kombat series realistic. I don't kind of see the point in it anymore. Because I'm not saying that MK12, for example, can't go to the very next step. But again, I just don't see it. I really don't see the point in making something like MK13, or really any MK game now, realistic. Because aside from that, I don't know if Mortal Kombat even has a style. You look at Street Fighter and Tekken, and they do have styles. Even for a party fighting game like Super Smash Bros., while each game is different, they do have a certain style to them. But I don't know if I'm just kind of overthinking it or missing it. But why also, sorry if I'm out of breath. I did a workout not even a couple minutes ago. But yeah, I just don't understand. Maybe I am missing something, but to me, Mortal Kombat doesn't have a style other than trying to be realistic each game, upping the level, which we should do. But I feel with what Mortal Kombat is kind of going for, with making the character lose a shit ton of blood, making the fatalities so crazy and just shouldn't even be possible, doing these sort of things, that is that's good. That's a good thing to see. Sorry if the light is bothering you. But in terms of, I don't know, obviously I wasn't planning to make a video today or anything like that. But it just kind of made me wonder, should Mortal Kombat even continue being, having a realistic style? Because I reckon if they were to, have a, the first thing, actually, hold on. I'll try and find it. The first thing that comes to mind when it comes to Mortal Kombat is make it look like some sort of, I wouldn't say, would I say Japanese art style? I don't know. Hang on. because it's in my head. I'm just trying to Marvel as Capcom. Is it 3? Or am I thinking something else? I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, yeah, that works. So, hang on. So unprofessional, I know, but I really can't be editing this. Oh. So you see this, right? So something like, I know it's bad quality, and I do apologize, but something like Marvel vs. Capcom 3, where it has that sort of comic book-like style, but for Mortal Kombat, you can make it more of a, like black and white Japanese sort of style. And I reckon that could work really well. Not only would it look, not realistic, but you could also do some incredible things. I'm not saying they have to be like super cartoony like what you just saw. Obviously, the appeal of Mortal Kombat is the fact on how it looks realistic. But I think there should be some sort of middle ground because, again, with Mortal Kombat 11, it was impressive. It looks good. But I'm not sure if it's worth the crunch time and just a crap ton of employees just, losing sleep because of it or shit like that. And even if you don't want to, here's the thing, even if they're skeptical about it, I'm not sure we can do that for MK12, test it on spin-offs. Make Shaolin Monks 2 and apply that concept that I just said, give that a shot. Or if you don't want to do that, there has to be some sort of risk. You need to take the risk and stick with it. And that's kind of the thing, the risk of MKX, for example, is introducing brand new characters. And a lot of the new characters, a lot of people liked. There were some Cassie fans. There was some Kunjin. A lot of Takeda fans, myself being one of them. Jackie, even. Even Ferritor and Devora, Kodo Khan. They do have fans. And they're not really that bad of a character. Aaron Black as well, I feel has a lot of potential too. Even reintroducing characters back into it, like Tanya and Tremor, and bring Triborg. You have so many new ideas, new characters, fresh takes on characters, that when 11 came out, a lot of them were dropped. A lot of them were... sorry. But a lot of them were dropped. You took the combat kids and got rid of the 2 characters that were arguably everyone's favorite. I don't understand why, but that just kind of proves the point that, whenever they do something new, they don't stick with it. It's like Sonic Team. It's like Sega when it comes to Sonic the Hedgehog. They will do something new, and a lot of the times, instead of sticking with it, they will just change it. So far, the boost formula has been the consistent thing, but parkour introduced in Sonic Lost World? No, never seeing that again. Or what about... that's hard. I'm really trying to think of something else. I don't know. There are probably more examples, but I'm just so tired. And also, I got a phone call to take. So, I'll just end it here. Again, do you guys agree? Do you guys disagree? Again, I think Mortal Kombat should strive for semi-realistic look. I feel like that would benefit the franchise, and that way they can do even more crazy shit. But of course, without the cost of limiting themselves, I guess, because there's only so much you can do with like hyper realistic characters. But anyway, yeah, like, subscribe, have a wonderful day, evening, or night, and I'll talk to you guys later.